So let's let me throw on some Letjoux. How about that?
Yeah.
Because we're slapping it. His most recent project, Dendron.
Hey, yeah.
Which dendrons are like brain cells, right? Or brain pathway.
Yeah. It was just like, I wrote that through like, I don't know. It was a pretty shitty time in my life. And like,
it's very expressive.
Mm-hmm.
I actually played a harp on the beginning of this there.
You can play a harp?
It's just a
toyed
finger.
around.
I toyed around with the harp.
It. Yeah.
I can't play any harps. If someone told me to sit 5 minutes at a harp, they wouldn't get anything out of me.
Yeah.
So your harp concert would be whack, but what we got on here is
I could put down on 5 seconds on a harp.
Depends on how long the concert is.
Yeah.
Are you the kind of guy that has a favorite song on a project?
Yeah, absolutely. This is the one. The recording of it was really fun. Like the texture of it, I think I nailed what I wanted to do here, and everything else is like about there.
Was there any sort of relating to the guitar processes on each of these songs?
Oh, well, yeah. So a lot of these songs actually lead into each other. So that's why I try to keep it like relative. And I
kind of feel like you're going almost for like one bigger, longer track split up into 4 parts.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to do. And then I was like, nah, I'm just going to cut it into 3 or 4 pieces.
Oh, so it was going to be an initially long song.
Well, like I made Jura first, and this was like the second song I ever wrote or sang on ever. And like, I was just like, I like this. So I wanted to build around it.
Sometimes I'm looking for a sense of consistency or things being cut from the same cloth when I'm listening to like a project, especially a small one.
Mm-hmm.
So I find it really interesting that you took the making one big idea and then cutting it into 4 tracks, as opposed to having 4 different tracks that you're trying to
like make
assemble
them
into a greater
coincide,
statement, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, what are you gonna say?
Oh, I think that either way that you do that has its challenges and or has its its rewards. You reap the benefits in different ways, but it does seem like you get a more cohesive point across if you are thinking of it in a bigger picture, and then kind of like chopping it where it needs to be chopped, or finding the right placement for certain things, rather than being like, oh, I have this song and this song and this song. What can I do to make them work together?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually had like 2 other songs that I completely scrapped because like I liked them, but like they just didn't fit the overall feeling of it.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this was kind of derived out of tougher times. Then, would you say is like a lot of solitude?
Oh,
absolutely.
Say, like,
was that kind of part of what it went into the recording process? Is like the alone time?
It was more like I was in a new frontier. I was alone. Last year I went on tour for the first time, and like that was scary because what was it? I remember I played South by Southwest last year.
Yeah, you were. Who? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head.
McKinley Dixon.
Okay. Yeah.
I played with him, and I remember taking a tab and being in Texas by myself and just like freaking out in a hotel room, just like oh shit. I would have like Snapchat recordings of me just ranting to myself and shit. It's just hilarious, like it's like it was just like I wasn't in that type of tempo in my life before, and like I had like a rough breakup. Okay. After like a really like controlling
most people do when they make a slapping album.
Yeah.
Go on.
It was fun to do this.
Is it tough to, because you said that you had some engineering and some production work, people helping you out and and having hands on this. Is it tough at all to like give up that intimate project to somebody else to mess with? Is that weird?
It was hard.
Yeah.
like I remember first time at the studio, I tried to sing in a mic in a room completely opposite of Neil. And I'm just like, fuck this shit. I'm going home.
Yeah.
You try to go to the furthest corner of the room.
Yeah, no, because like he can still hear it. So
right.
like it was just like I still struggle with that. Like especially like in front of Neil. Like Neil's my homeboy, so like I really don't really feel that anymore.
Yeah.
But when other people are around, like I do feel choked up. But even at shows, like it's almost different because I can't see shit. Like mics are like if like we use mics like this, and if I go down like this, it's all fucking distorted.
Yeah. So I always wonder when you have those projects, is it weird to like let somebody else listen to this engineering and have to like figure out how do I want to make this person's feelings sound?
The recording process for a lot of people always seems pretty intimate.
Yeah.
Pretty,
and it's different for everybody too.
And
yeah.
To make some of the music that I'm really out here asking for people to make. You know, it requires a little bit of like bearing your soul a little bit and really like feeling some things out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it can't be very easy to then turn around and play it in a room full of people.
Yeah.
Or, you know, send it to people and be like, what do you think? Or even
Right.
to record some of that, you know,
Yeah.
not alone.
I mean, it's still like an uphill climb. I still feel embarrassed that it's out, even though like, you know, people like it, but it's
Yeah.
just
Right, people are
it's just
showing
like,
love. And
do
you're
you
like, oh,
really?
yeah, yeah,
Are you- and like, there's like, I don't know, like, the point I was trying to hit is just like it's already out, and like this is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so it's still gray area. Probably gonna be like that for a year. I'm not gonna realize how people felt. Like I'm not really good at picking that up until later on. It was
Right.
more for me, and like, you know, I'm happy I did it.
No.